I mean, it doesn't seem that hard to do. I always thought there was like some fences or guards around the way
but
that nobody could.
But he climbed this pyramid in 8 minutes.
In 8 minutes.
Good for him.
And it
we would
doesn't
like
really
to send
seem
a
like...
special thank you out to Meth.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Meth.
Next up, we got Nestle Japan unveils new sake-flavored Kit Kats.
Oh, yeah!
What?
Yeah!
I've had sake.
Bring that ish over to the United States, baby.
I will pass. I've had sake. Warm, cold, no.
Warm sake's the best, baby.
No.
Sake to me, baby.
No. Sake, no long time. No.
What else you got?
It probably just follows up with America coming out with a whiskey Kit Kat.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
I can see that coming out.
The Jack Daniels Kit Kat.
Yeah, there we go.
You're not yourself.
And
when
if
you're
you
sober.
want to advertise, just reach out to us here at Life as We Know It.
We try to offend a new potential sponsor every week.
Oh, yeah. At least one.
Right, sometimes two.
What else you got, brother?
Next up, X-Ray finds woman's missing wedding ring inside her baby. Apparently, this baby, 14 months old, had an attraction to this ring. They've tried pulling it out of the mouth a few times, and then one day the ring came up missing. They decided to have the baby X-rayed just to be on the safe side. There it is, in the stomach.
Okay.
Of course, it is now out, through passing.
Fecal matter?
Yeah. But yeah.
I think fecal matter is an underused.
Where are the parents?
So next time you're missing your wedding ring,
X-ray your kid.
X-ray your kids.
What? I feel like I can't use that advice anywhere else in life.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful.
And last, I've got alligator found in Chicago man's basement after 26 years. Apparently, this man has been keeping an alligator as a pet in his basement for 26 years. Nobody knew, even though he regularly let the alligator out in the backyard,
and nobody
to
knew.
do its business
How
or
do you
whatnot.
not notice that?
The neighborhood watch program in that neighborhood has failed.
Hashtag failed. Holy
Hell,
crap.
for 26 years, huh? How did they discover it?
An appliance repairman discovered the alligator after hearing sounds that led him to its cage. He then took pictures of the reptile and then alerted police to its presence.
Yowza.
It was a bit over 200 pounds.
Jeez. Damn.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big old gator.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
And that's what I've got on the news.
And then they show up and he's like, no shoes for me.
Well, I got a few more pieces I want to add in there for our fresh new history.
Go for it.
All right, there was actually a guy by the name of Sanmei Ved who formerly worked for Google, who bought Google.com for like a minute, and he paid $12 for it. Now,
what?
Yes, he bought the domain Google.com. Now, check this out. Now, if I would have been that smart, and Lord knows I'm not as smart as this guy, he bought this on September 29th. He bought it for $12 on his Discover card, never really expecting the transaction to go through. Now, the thing is, Google reached out to him and basically said, hey, what can we do to get this back from you?
$1 billion.
Actually, they actually offered $6,006.13, which is the new. But here's the reason why, though. Here's the reason why. It's the numerical version of the word Google.
What?
Yeah, if you look at 600613, it kind of looks like Google.
So that's what he bought.
Well, here's what happened. So he actually was going to donate the money to charity, and so after Google found out about it, they doubled the payment, and so they ended up giving it to charity, which the charity that it was the Art of Living India Foundation.
You know what? He's better than I. See, if I'd have had that much money, I would have donated it to the Best Buy charity, and I would get more microphones.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
Oh, no.
Well, how about this? My last little piece of news before we move on. There is going to be a new Celebrity Apprentice.
What?
Well, of course, they got to keep that thing going.
Not the Donald.
No, they're not going to have the Donald because the Donald is going for, the presidency. He's trying to become the Republican.
Right.
nominee.
He's in the midst of trying to purchase the presidency.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got
exactly.
you. I got you.
All right. So Arnold Schwarzenegger has actually taken over for Donald Trump.
Oh,
And the list of contestants of B and C and D and probably even Z list celebrities that they're going to include. Here's the list: Layla Ali, the former women's champion boxer and daughter of Muhammad Ali.
Ooh.
Brooke Burke-Charvet, who's just sexy as hell, and I would love to have a go at her. Eric Dickerson, Big Dick Dickerson, who was Pro Football Hall of Fame running back, L.A. Ram, who is happy that the Rams are back in L.A.
I want
SOB.
a nickname like that.
Yeah,
Big
I
Dick
just
Dickerson.
called him Big Dick because he's an asshole.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay.
can I say that? I just did. It's a podcast. We can say whatever the hell we want to.
Our
right.
explicit tag just got that much
Yeah.
bigger.
Yeah, it's got that much bigger. We just added 3 more explicit tags.
Now
there.
we need a stamp.
Exactly. Boy George, the singer, from, do you really want to hurt me?
The answer is yes.
yes, I really do want to punch you in the face. I really want to punch you in the face. Anyway.
over and over and over again.
Exactly.
Right.
Matt Eisman, American Ninja Warrior host, is going to be on it. Carrie Keegan, who is an actress and writer and former host of VH1's Big Morning Buzz Live. Carson Kressley, celebrity stylist. Lisa Leslie, one of the tallest women I have ever seen, who's a 4-time Olympic gold medalist and WNBA champion. John Lovitz. Do I even need to tell you where the hell John Lovitz is from?
No.
If you like funny, you
from
like
another alien planet somewhere.
Amen to that. Vince Neil, lead singer of Motley Crue. That whore Snooki from Jersey Shore. She is a hooah. She's a hooah. It's okay.
I don't even think she should be good enough
She
to be
should
called
be-
a whore.
She should.
Whore is a compliment where Snooki is concerned.
Exactly. Kyle Richards, who is a star of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I don't even know how they pronounce his name, but it looks like Chael Sonnen, who's a former UFC fighter. I'm not a really big MMA fan. Portia Williams, who is star of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Ricky Williams, the former #1 overall pick in the NFL, who Iron Mike Ditka traded away all of his draft picks for 1 year and 2 from the next year to draft this guy. He's a former Heisman Trophy winner and NFL player. And last, but certainly not least, the woman who can't figure out what weight she wants to be, Miss Carney Wilson, singer from Wilson Phillips. So yeah, but I would say the biggest news, forgetting about all these B, C, D list, celebrities, is that the Donald is no longer going to be the leader of the Celebrity Apprentice. So I'm curious to see how they're going to do it, because they always showed the Trump Towers and showed his golden gilded apartment in Trump Towers.
Yes.
So how is Arnold going to do this?
Well,
Roll up in a tank.
I'm going to...
Yes! Get to the tank! Get to the chopper too!
That's his firing line right there. It's not you're fired. It's go to the chopper. You are done. It's not a tumor. All right. So
Freeze, did you have any thoughts about the
yeah.
Donald?
I have lots of thoughts about
maybe incoherent
the
or
Donald.
coherent?
I have thoughts about the Donald. I'm gonna tell you what. Okay, first of all, I've made no secret. I hate this man. And I'm freely willing to admit I hate him not because he's rich, but because he has no problem telling everybody that he's rich. Okay? Him telling people that he is rich is the equivalent of me telling you that I am black. Okay? You can see it. It's right there. It's in your face. No need for me to dwell on it. Okay? It's right there. And it does not color what I can do, what I'm capable of, what I would do if I'd run for office or anything like that. Okay? He is pompous. He is a racist. He has stupid hair. Stupid hair. You think you have that much money? This much money. You have more money than Pharaoh, but you can't pick a different hairstyle. And then again, he may be approaching it like, hey, I'm rich enough that my hair can look this stupid.
Right.
But generally, that's not the way that I'd go with it.
No.
He's a racist, especially against Hispanics, and I don't understand that because being that rich, you think that he would have quite a few mowing his lawn, taking care of his lawn care needs.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
This is him. This is not me. I'm not saying that Hispanic people cut lawns all the time. He is. He is the one. His hair comes up as another reason here. Hold on just a moment.
And
He
we'll
is very indecisive.
Think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at how many times he's flipped in different debates. The ones he showed up for, anyway.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Was
Yow.
that too much?
Nah.
Right. Like, it's like not showing up to the debates. Are you even sure you want to be president? If you want to be president, you show up for those things.
Right.
And finally, he doesn't explain himself well. And when he does, he ends up becoming more of a jerk than he has ever been. During times he's attempted to run for president, when it came to interviews, he pretty much makes a fool out of himself, which is probably why a lot of people hate him. And when he ran for president back in 99, when asked about the issue of abortion, he then stated, "I'm totally pro-choice, I hate it, and I hate saying it. And I'm almost ashamed to say that I'm pro-choice, but I am pro-choice because I think that we have no choice." What? Let me read that again. "I'm totally pro-choice, I hate it, and I hate saying it, and I'm almost ashamed to say it that I'm pro-choice, but I am pro-choice because I think we have no choice."
Wow.
I'm trying to process that.
This is the man that wants to represent us to other countries.
Wow.
This is the guy that wants to be our face guy.
My biggest problem with him is he's a crybaby. And if he doesn't have it his way, then it doesn't happen at all.
And with that
and this
much
is the guy
money.
who wants to be president.
Yes.
Well, here's my thoughts on the guy. I think that he is a living, breathing
Douchebag.
cartoon. He is a living, breathing cartoon. I'll tell you something. When I started following the Donald on Facebook because I followed him like 2 or 3 years ago when he was doing, because of the Celebrity Apprentice.
Right.
And because I found some of his musings to be intriguing, a little funny at times, mostly just kind of so I could point at him and laugh for some of the things that he posted. But I mainly followed him because of the Celebrity Apprentice, and I really dig the show. Mainly because I get to laugh at really rich people doing really dumb things or saying really dumb things. So, kind of makes me feel superior, even though I'm completely inferior because they make more money than I do. But my point is, I actually kind of like the fact that he does kind of shoot from the hip. The one problem that I have, though, is the way that he has completely alienated about a third of the country just by his remarks about other human beings. And I do not want him to be our representative to other countries and basically be the face of our country, because people in Europe already think that America is like, that we're full of just idiots.
Right.
And if we elect this man to be our leader, then we're basically just saying, we're stupid. If you want to vote for the Donald, that's your choice. This is a free country, and you have the ability. If I feel like going on election day this year and putting in Jesus Christ as the guy I want to run our country, even though some would argue that he is a fictitious character from a book that was written, thousands of years ago, that's fine. It's my right. I can do whatever the hell I want to because this is America. But my point is that I would not want this man to be leading and being the face of our country. And those are my thoughts on the Donald.
The Donald, loser. All right. And I can't stand him. He makes my everything itch.
He makes my Agent Orange act up.
What?
Haven't you ever seen Major Payne?
I'm sorry. Go on.
All right.
Go on.
Okay. So we got the finale of the Crazy 8 tournament.
Yes.
Which we run on a monthly basis, and we kind of break it down week by week. And so the final week, this Crazy 8 for the month of January was the most disturbing news story of 2015.
Yes.
So Phil,
and we narrowed it down. We originally picked 8 very, very disturbing news stories from 2015.
Freeze's were more disturbing than everyone else's.
Yes,
that's right, because I rock.
We know that.
Yeah, because I rock. And to that end, we have narrowed it down to what we believe to be the 2 most disturbing news stories of 2015. Today, one of them will walk away crowned champion as most disturbing news story of 2015. And the finalists are...
Gutsito Wayne.
And that is the gentleman that eviscerated himself, walked around, tried to make himself a meat suit.
Of himself.
Of himself. Tried to wear his insides on his hot sides.
Versus HIV Sheen.
And we all know what the deal is with that. #winning.
Winning.
Just winning.
winning, and then
I'm winning over here. I'm winning over there.
drinking
winning.
tiger's blood, and
Tiger's blood.
well, yeah, and this tiger's blood has affected a lot of people, probably.
Oh, wow.
So basically, we have the guy who decided to